breaking forth on every side. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, dreamers and visionaries, I stand before you today with a message that burns within me like fire shot up in my bones. The theme before us is not just a phrase, it is a divine decree, a prophetic mandate, and a heavenly command, breaking forth on every side. To break forth means to emerge suddenly, expand beyond limitation, shatter barriers, and manifest destiny without restraint. It is the language of birthing, the cry of advancement, the song of victory, and the evidence of divine visitation. From the very beginning, God has always spoken in the language of breaking forth. In Genesis 28-14, the Lord said to Jacob, "Thy seed shall be as the dust of the earth, and thou shalt spread abroad to the west, and to the east, and to the north, and to the south." In other words, Jacob, you will not remain small, you will not be confined, you will not be boxed in, you will break forth on every side. Beloved, breaking forth is not an option for us, it is our covenant right. Look at the world around you. Nations groan for leaders who can break forth with solutions. Families cry out for restoration that can break forth in love. Businesses yearn for creativity that can break forth into wealth. The church longs for revival that can break forth like rivers in the desert. And individuals like you and me hunger for destiny to break forth like the morning Sunday. But hear me well, breaking forth does not happen in the comfort zone. It happens when walls are confronted, when chains are challenged, when limits are defied, and when faith rises like an unstoppable flood. Consider the story of Jabez. The Bible says he was more honorable than his brethren, yet his name carried pain. He could have settled for mediocrity, but instead he prayed, "Oh, that you would bless me indeed, enlarge my course, let your hand be with me, and keep me from evil." That day, Jabez broke forth. His limitation became his launching pad, his tears became his testimony, and his smallness became a stage for enlargement. Friends, hear me today. Your current location is not your final destination. Whatever is caging your destiny must give way. Every ceiling must be shattered. Every embargo must be lifted. Every closed door must open. For this is the season of breaking forth on every side. Breaking forth means expansion in vision. Your eyes must see farther than where you are. Breaking forth means multiplication in fruitfulness. Your results must exceed your efforts. Breaking forth means dominion in influence. Your voice must echo where it has never been heard. Breaking forth means overflow in abundance. Your resources must no longer be limited to survival but must flow into generational impact. And let me remind you, breaking forth is not just about personal gain. When you break forth, you make room for others. When you rise, you pull others upward. When you shine, you ignite others to shine. You become a channel of blessing, a carrier of light, a vessel of transformation. But how do we break forth on every side? First, align with divine instruction. Every breaking forth begins with a word from God. Peter toiled all night and caught nothing, but at the word of Jesus, he let down the net and broke forth with a net-breaking harvest. Second, reject limitations. Limitations are prisons of the mind before they become prisons of reality. The 4 lepers at the gate of Samaria refused to sit and die. They arose, and as they moved, God multiplied their steps into the sound of a mighty army. Third, cultivate resilience. Breaking forth is not for the faint-hearted. It is for those who refuse to bow to failure, who rise after every fall, who press when the road is rough. Finally, activate praise and prophecy. For when praise goes up, walls come down. When prophecy is released, destiny opens. So I declare over you today, you are breaking forth in your family. You are breaking forth in your business. You are breaking forth in your finances. You are breaking forth in your health. You are breaking forth in your calling. You are breaking forth in your destiny. This is your season of enlargement. This is your hour of expansion. This is your moment of unstoppable advancement. You will spread to the north, to the south, to the east, and to the west. You will not be limited. You will not be contained. You will not be stranded. Rise up, stretch forth, dream bigger, step out in faith, for the cry of heaven is clear. Break forth on every side. Thank you.